wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst.
Do this.
Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is complete. Those outside the order, and some simpletons claim that all things happen for a reason. The wise among us know that nothing occurs
without. Enemy in vicinity.
Nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this nightlight. Rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the near future. Unless you can activate hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Your mother must be so proud.
Ready, Commander.
Those are N-ray junction boxes. That scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
I'll have to check that out then.
Huh? Assessing?
Investigating hostile intentions. Combatant scan. I will restore my life or avenge my death. Have effect on their weaknesses. Let it breathe. I'm down in case you haven't noticed. Reviving me is in everyone's best interest. Locking them down. There have been none. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Who needs to die?
Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
The anchor hold is proofed against sound to allow us to conduct our work in quietude. Hence the speaker unit you're using now. What happens outside is of no concern to us.
Our lives are predestined, ipso facto. If there is conflict, then it was inevitable.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
You would if it was your colony being invaded. Neutrality only ever supports the oppressor.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate. The search for answers to life's important questions often yields powerful rewards. Who knows? Something learned here may later prove the difference between life and death.
And if that's not enough, we still have some Order arms and armaments from a recent demonstration we gave. You'd be welcome to one or the other. I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
Evidently, she was good at her job then. Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from my...
They're content, and I guess there's nothing to worry about with them. Let's see here. This will go this direction and see where it takes us. Also, this gun sucks. So I'm gonna be equipping my trench gun on. It sucked to get this target I used it against. I just don't think I like it. Lengthy order reading materials and
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there was a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think.
Hey, none of that. Remember what Wiley told us.
Dwelling on the quotient of the moment is to risk missing the product of the next.
I'll handle this. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
did.
Others may thrive under pressure, but you know me, Archie. I learn best in an environment of peace and relaxation. So what if I get some minor water damage on a tome or two? I know sloppy and careless, but must I endure a litany of recrimination forevermore? If you ask those venerable scholars in the anchor hold, the answer would be yes. I cannot stand to suffer more beratement, yet my research requires a certain reference book currently in their possession. Essential History of Mechanized Doors. Perhaps you might go and entreat them for a title on my behalf. There's sharpie trees in this, so let's use it. I'll come back when we get their book, because I'm sure it's going to be important. And them giving it to us or not. Oh well, maybe. Huh.
Things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst.
Yeah, no, I can't go that way. Okay. Hey, there is this here. I want to use this real quick. I know I have an energy conversion for this pistol. Cool.
Some simpletons within it claim that all things happen for a reason.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way. Much appreciated.
Oh, I guess you hadn't done it yet. There we go. Cool. Now we can open the doors and continue. Right, you can attach a few wires, okay. Office dormitory.
Hold position.
Resorting to violence.
Will be terminated from
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Better sleep with both eyes open.
If I could find something for burst fire, I would put it on this. Honestly, because it would be nice to have. In this case.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got. And it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping meat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's
Mobilizing. It's the unknown variable. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
That doesn't mean it's good.
Standing by to stupefy.
Remember, there's more of your buildings than just
Orthodox at best.
Okay, if they look like a cultist or whatever, I guess they're not cultists, but they look like the enemy we're killing. I'm not hesitating on the next one.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Back to scan.
Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the abbot's quarters. I see the good abbot's intent on distracting himself from the misery of existence with worldly goods. Never works.
Corrosive plasma pistol. Could come in handy. But well, not this again. As per my last mention on the subject, there are issues with the efficiency of Sir Wiley's projections. I recommend you take that up with him rather than confusing my terminal as a repository for personal grievances. Supervising the manufacturer requires my utmost focus, cannot stuff or distractions. Furthermore, as your colleague, I encourage you to run the numbers again. There is an error aspect to not Wiley's statement column. It is vital that we preserve the integrity of our new current predictions so we have regained access to the archive. From that can say, an agent of the Earth Director will soon be en route to Golden Ridge to speak with you. Their mission is too sensitive to be recorded here, but I ask that you do whatever you can to aid them. This manual covers the basic file for the Monastery's auto-pneumatic key punch, also instilled information on preparing shipments. Okay. I don't think we need that.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
I know a stall tactic when I see one. Calls on you, though, dear.
I knew I did right signing on with you, Commander. Let's gut that fool. We can still come back to see the aftermath of this later.
Of course, Commander. Sometimes the work is a ruthless equation.
He's lost his wits! Kept going on about his puzzle in the research room upstairs.
This would be the scriptorium Anchoress, Brun, and Chow mentioned earlier. Should we fetch them their texts? Facilitate their malfunctional behavior further?
Might as well, since we're here. They did help us. Hanging around from the order scribe leaning his copy of isn't ready to enter circulation line. Special collections room. Okay. The other one should be here, right? Somewhere? Oh, duh. That's one of them. Get through here. Probably not, yeah. I don't think we can reach that from here. but I'm apparently lost. Here we go.
At least it was a clean dissection. Roger would appreciate that, I think.
Yeah, we can't get to that yet. I'll continue forward.
Precision is blissful. After all, garbage value out. Then he tells me.
at hand.
Oh well, no use deliberating over.
Was not so dissimilar to us. He donned his jumpsuit 1.3 pants legs at a time. An unidentified data point. Search suspended. Collecting data. Anomalous.
Proceeding to attack.
Can't find my guns. Okay.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Purification in progress. Mitigating the threat.
Well, shit.
Inquiring.
combat, probably.
Found the thing. The charismatic mathematician
Not so dissimilar to us. He donned his jumpsuit 1.3 translates at a time. Investigating phenomena.
Information gathering continues. Reacquiring target.
product of the next.
Testing my hypothesis. Aborting.
Okay, so we opened all that up. In that case... how's this gonna work? Alright, so those supposed speaking with sticks in fact reloading, detonate speaking. Oh. Nice. Okay. I like this gun. Hey. That's done. So I need it over here.
Suggest picking the lock on that safe, but it looks to be rigged to that ridiculous puzzle up above.
I have a growing suspicion the Seer's been overindulging in Aetherwave cereals.
Why do you think that?
Presumably some random element.
Aborting search!
Integral precision is blissful. After all, garbage.
Sorry, no target.
Repressing!
Locking them down. Mitigating the threat. Target analyzed. Fire. Suture me up. Would improve your odds.
No trace of the variable.
I'm alive.
Pursuit is
mobilizing. On what target?
On the risk.
loading anew. Faulty in pity. And no one to carry the remainder. Grenade away, followed by detonation. A fractional effort.
Let's see. It came from. Well. Down here. Okay. Yeah, we came from down here. Let's return these books real quick.
Stamped onto a test of order aptitude. trifling game.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
I see someone has been reading On the Origin of Sprats. It has that effect on people.
Mental carceration and the potential unreality of conscious experience adds an interesting dimension to the argument. It's certainly worth exploring.
Perhaps later. For now, I feel we should reward our guest with their choice of reward, given the idiosyncratic nature of his conclusion. Armor or weapon? Very well. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials. We appreciate your time. If you...
Oh wow, we got a level up too. Thought on heavy machine gun. Okay. We'll hold on to that. We'll be going back inside, so put that back on. Service skins on all of the bells and okay.
Find the hostile.
The more thorough investigation.
Proceeding to attack. You suffered extensive damage, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
for torpification. Investigating hostile intentions. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Critical loss of input factors.
Torpification in progress. There's enough. Back and scan.
Step aside.
So, time to decide. Do we fall back now to save the hostages? We enter the observatory, the Seer's death trap will snap shut. Remember, you didn't kill those people. Seer Wiley did. You focused on our goal, despite any effort to deter us.
No, I'm forced to disagree there. Fairly certain it was our inaction that killed them.
They'll be fine. On up dials set either. Huh. Oh, okay. Look to the orrery in front of the observatory to solve this riddle. Number of moons. Number of moons around Elysium. Okay. Second tile should present number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. So say 1, 0. Thing is, I don't know which one is Elysium. Oh, maybe this. You're so not believers.
Yeah.
Here we go, that's Elysium. Okay. Museum. Radar is a moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we found our first. Yeah. Right. Number of moons that orbit Elysium, I think it's 1. Number of moons between Dorado and Elysium. I think that's Dorado, so 0. Eden orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister complete a single rotation. Oh, okay. I tried to use my Renegade back then. I should have read that first. Let's see, experimental town, all creating accomplishments, archives, fire. How do we get Abbott's universal key? That's it, let's get it.
You, already. You were supposed to take at least twice as long to deal with the hostages. Is there anything more grating than a guest who arrives earlier than expected? I can clearly see your other companions. Or were you referring to a firearm? Evidently, I erred in my estimations of conducting a civilized conversation with you. Hold a moment. According to the math, in no universe is it possible for you to have solved my puzzle and saved the hostages in such a short duration. Architect, preserve me. This wasn't supposed to happen. The hostages were intended to delay you, not actually die. And this, after you already slaughtered Clemens and Svoboda. Void it all. Do you even know what you've done? Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides! No. No matter. Augustine already has the coordinates for the peace talks. I will simply have to deal with you before transmitting the rest of the station's security protocols. That's preposterous. And a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us. I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence, and Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form. That's the difference between you and me. I am an intellectual. You are just a brute with a gun. And with that, I think I've gleaned from you all that I need to judge your true measure. No more talking, Agent. It's time I deliver my last prediction to you, personally.
Hostility!
Hostile nearby.
With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me wrong.
For mayhem!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Provocator is charged. Scopes for combatant analysis.
Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Okay, damn. Gonna be one of these boss fights.
Combatant observed.
Well, it's all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me harm.
Weapons prime!
A little sprint, attempting to destroy the projector.
Adversary. Aggressor at hand.
Moving up to improve it. Navigating towards.
Assessing.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't know it was after all the talks that Shane was just standing there.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device in my disposal, you'll never feel.
I will restore my life.
Oh wait, the device is in the middle.
But alas, it's not charged. Go for torpification.
Medic, please.
Advancing for an ideal fire. Re-engaging.
Damn, okay, okay. We got this. I know what to do. Did I not switch you out? Hold on. No, no.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device in my disposal, you'll never feel
Recharge for mayhem.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Medic, please. Combatant observed.
Battle charges. Improve accuracy.
Mission in progress.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Take that sniper out.
Statistical improbabilities are unconcerning.
I actually really like the boss fights in this. They're done really well. Like, they are done really well. This one. I didn't like the first one. The first one could fuck itself. I edited so much out of that one. Let's save in case some bullshit happens while I'm leaving. You never know.
Time to rifle through his files for answers.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. What is this? Have you lost sight of our mission? Our end goal? Or has your void-damned arrogance blinded you entirely? This greater tranquility substation nonsense. If all you have to show for your supposed expertise is the location of the peace talks, then I suppose we'll just have to prepare ourselves for the bloody fight ahead. It was going to be hard enough without Clemens' explosives. And now, without those codes, we'll have dragoons to contend with as well. Consider this an order to proceed with our contingency plan. I don't care what you have to do, but ensuring our survival and the success of this mission is all that matters now.
See. Wherever you go, however fast you run, I will still find you. Okay? Oh, I like this one.
We should get ourselves to those peace talks post-haste, Commander. Wouldn't want to miss out on any of the mayhem and carnage.
Okay. So he does 36. The one I was using does 45. Why does it do less? I do like that though. Alright.